Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Summer Kindness Project. Here's what I want you to close your eyes and focus on. This is a phrase from Dr. Colleen Hacker, sports psychologist. Hunt for joy. What do you see in your head when you think of hunt for joy? Now, for little kids, it could be simple as like finding some treasure or something they value as treasure. As we get older, that seems to change and morph. But another way to put it is finding something beautiful. And that something beautiful doesn't have to be a physical thing. It could be ways someone makes you feel. It could be a smile. It could be a hug. It could just be nature. And so this week's kindness project that I'm aiming for stems off of what my students have done. My students did a lot of work looking at ways to keep children active and having fun and engaged and having stories and doing hopscotch and all these different things that brings joy to them, even when the world around us seems to be shutting down and a high stress level. So I want to read a story. And it seems like small things, like what's the story you're going to do? How's that going to make any change? You don't know this story. Or if you do, you'll know exactly why I picked it. I keep coming back to this story as we have gone through the last month or so. And a lot of things that have always been wrong, a lot of things that have always been broken are coming more and more to light. And people are standing up for them more and more. And I think a way to help us through is to find something beautiful. Something Beautiful is an amazing book about this young girl just looking for something in life that she can find as beautiful. And it can be really hard. I know we all be really stressed. Come with me through this book. Maybe you will then get driven that you want to read stories and kind of help others find something beautiful. Maybe you will find something beautiful that you did not recognize at first. And now you pursue that, and how can you share that with people? How can we lighten someone's load? How can we bring someone a smile? How can we help turn just a hair someone's mentality so that they're not always seeing the negative and the darkness around, but can see the light and be that positive going out there. So join me. Let's see how this goes. And keep smiling, guys. And I'd love to hear what you're doing. So please throw in the comments, drop me an email. I'd love to hear what other people are doing and how this is spreading. So have an awesome day. Let's do this. Something beautiful. Excuse me. When I look through my window, I see a brick wall. There's trash in the courtyard and a broken bottle that looks like fallen stars. There's writing in the halls of my building. On the front door, someone put the word die. Where I walk, I pass a lady whose home is a big cardboard carton. She sleeps on the sidewalk, wrapped in plastic. I run past a dark alley where Mommy tells me I must never stop. Behind a fence, there's a garden without any flowers. Mommy said that everyone should have something beautiful in their life. Where is my something beautiful? The teacher taught us the word in school. I wrote it in my book, B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L, beautiful. I think it means something that when you have it, your heart is happy. I go to Miss Delphine's diner. Hi there, Sugar Pie, says Miss Delphine. What are you up to? I'm looking for something beautiful, I tell her. Sit down for a minute, she says as she goes to the grill She puts on fish. The fish sizzles. Miss Delphine makes it into a sandwich. There's nothing more beautiful tasting than my fried fish sandwiches, she tells me. My teeth sink in. This is good. When I go back outside, I see some of my friends. Do you have something beautiful? I ask them. I have my jump rope, says Sybil. I have my beads, says Rebecca. Check out my new shoes, says Jamal. My fruit store is one beautiful store, says Mr. Lee. You have nice apples, I say. Thank you, said Mr. Lee. Take one. Watch my moves, says Mark, playing ball in the playground. Hear my sounds, says Georgina, dancing on the sidewalk. Touch this smooth stone, says old Mr. Sims, sitting on his front steps. All these years, I've carried it in my pocket. Through the big window at the laundrette, I see Aunt Caroline holding baby Carl. And where are you off to, little miss? She asks me. I'm looking for my something beautiful, I say. She hands me Carl and folds up the clothes. I tickle Carl and he giggles. He makes me giggle too. My baby's laugh is something beautiful, says Aunt Caroline. I go back home and sit down on my stoop. I look at the trash in my courtyard. I see the word die on the door. I go upstairs and get a broom and a sponge and some water. I pick up the trash. I sweep up the glass. I scrub the door very hard. When die disappears, I feel powerful. Someday I'll plant flowers in my courtyard. I'll invite all my friends to see. I will give a real home and a real bed to the lady who sleeps in a cardboard carton. She will sing and I will hear her song. Mommy comes home from work. She gives me a great big hug. Do you have something beautiful? I ask her. Of course, she says. I have you.